Welcome to UNMASK, the high-stake mind battle featuring 5 professionals who are here together to see if they can outplay, outsmart, or outwit each other for a chance to win funding support for their business or business tools to take themselves to the next phase. Let's first meet the contestants, all 5 of them. Annie, welcome to the show. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm fine, thank you. I feel great because I love to do things that tickle my level of intelligence. I always tend to pick up my phone to record them. So I'm like, okay, why not make money out of this?
As a content creator, she's part of an economy that is growing and rising. The next contestant...
Yeah, photography has been something that I always love to do. Even in my next life, I will always want to be a photographer because it's interesting.
Do you think you win the show today?
I don't think I know.
Pablo is one of thousands of photographers we have in Nigeria, and 95% of them, they work in small studios, earning about 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira monthly. This is Rita, a hairstylist.
I've been a hairstylist for the past 3 to 4 years. I absolutely love my job, and I love it when I do it well.
Rita, how do you feel being here?
I'm nervous and excited at the same time. I just want to see how this will go. I'm just going to use my mindset, my IQ, and I'm just going to be sincere.
Rita is part of our professionals who ensure that we look good every single day. People always want to make their hair look good, especially the women. And she's also trying to make herself better, getting that funding support for her business and take herself to the next level. Up next on the show today, our 4th contestant is Dimeji. Would you consider yourself to be a very good liar?
In between.
You're in between?
Yeah. I think I know how to manipulate people into thinking I'm one thing.
This is one man who turns ideas into visual stories for us so people can get what those ideas are. Our final contestant on the show today is one who is a fashion designer.
Specifically ready to wear, like joggers, sportswear, and uniform.
She wants to be part of a booming industry that is worth billions of dollars. And guess what? Analysts also say that that industry would grow by 8% annually. 5 contestants ready to take us across 4 rounds. Now on this show, the professional skills doesn't really matter. All you need is street smarts, powers of deduction and observation. Right from the first round, where each contestant, if they could unmask the opponent correctly from the first round, they get 20,000 naira in their personal vaults. Now, for those who fail to unmask correctly, the money goes into the unmasked vault. Now, all that is accumulated down to the final round is what the winner will get in combination with what they have accumulated personally in their own vault.
List amount, 100 million. I don't know about the other ones, the other people, but I just believe if I can get that list amount 100 million, I will kick you out. It's not do or die.
I think 3 to 4 million naira should be okay for me.
I need a monogram machine. The cheapest of the monogram machine now is like 6 million naira.
The least amount I would love to walk away with is about 250,000 naira. I feel like I can still do a lot with that.
I would say like 1.5. I need money to buy some equipment to, upgrade my job.
Time for the first round here, where 5 will become 4. And it will be story time here. Share one happy moment for us from how you grew up. I remember you have 30 seconds to craft your story, and then you share with us. Should we receive your clues now? Now, the contestants are looking to see if they can actually be good, create something visual, create a story that will dissuade the others and lead them the wrong way. So, let's start with you, Annie. Share your story with us based on the clue you have.
One of my happy moments from growing up was when I made my first money from braiding. And the day I posted, I got 2 clients, and the amount I charged them was the amount they paid me. I didn't do the hair well, but they paid me well. They paid me the amount I charged them, and I was so happy at the end of the day, and I braided the both of them's hair, but I did not do the hair well, but they paid me well, and they said I should do better next time.
Okay, all right, thank you for sharing that story with us. I'm sure there's a taking cognizance of everything you said. Pablo.
Growing up, my own happy moment is the first day my dad took me particularly to his working place. I mean, he hardly take us to working place because he's a traveler. So, but he took us there, and I've always heard my elder brother or siblings say, oh, if you go to daddy's place, it's this, it's that, it's that. So I went there with high expectation, and it was really, really a thing that I always look for. You're always missing with that.
Yeah, I can still see the smile on your face right now. It looks like you're taking back memory lane. The power of nostalgia. Rita.
I think my happy moment while growing up was when I was giving a laptop by my auntie, As I there, phones and laptops were not something that was common among teenagers. But I got one when I think I was 16 then, and it really made my heart. I was really happy about it, and in my class, I was the only person with a laptop, and it gave me some kind of ego. I think that was the best moment I had while I was still growing up.
Wow, I can imagine how she must have felt as the only person with a laptop in the class. I would have felt like a king on top of the world myself. Let's now go to Dimeji.
I think one of my favorite happy moments was when I was like during Christmas, like the Christmas period. I had this auntie that used to bring chicken for me because I was like the favorite. So it was because my birthday is like New Year's. So that was her gift for me. So she spoils me to New Year. So it was really good.
Yeah, I was waiting to hear the chicken in there. I thought you were not going to say it, but I'm glad. Chicken will always be in a Christmas story, and Dimeji had chicken in the story.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jola.
My happy moment while growing up is always when there is a family function. Reason being that I'll get to see people with different attires. So there will be a particular attire that will attract me there. So immediately I'll take my mom's, one of her old material, then take my scissors, then cut out the style that the person has worn. So I'll use my hand needle and then thread. I'll sew it, and I'm like, this thing, I have a baby there, teddy bear. So I'll now wear it on that teddy bear.
Thank you very much for sharing with us. I'm not surprised that you're now a fashion designer. You've always been in love with fabrics and clothes for a very, very long time. It's time for you to unravel a person who has been lying all through.
Other competitors, if you snooze on me, you'd lose.
Your acting better be Oscar worthy unless I'm going to catch you.
In the line of my profession, I read people a lot. I know when people are happy, I know when people are sad. That's why I don't shoot burials.
I must win something.
You said you went to your dad's place, right? So what was the favorite thing about your dad's company? What did you see that made you happy, that gave you that excitement that, oh, I'm finally with my dad?
We never get to really know what is our own job.
If it is difficult to find the truth with your friend, imagine how it is with 5 strangers here today on the show. As they are looking to build alliances and break them down.
You said you're the only person in class that had it.
Yeah, the laptop.
Yeah, okay. How old were you then?
I was, I think, 16, 14.
How old was she? What was her name?
Auntie Esther.
What?
Auntie Esther.
So you said they came to your place, and you said they came to your sister's place.
They came to my place, yeah. I was staying with my sister.
You stayed with your sister, and you made their hair.
And they got me a laptop when I was in just 3.
Okay.
A laptop and an Android phone, iPhone as that time.
And what year was that?
I think 2014.
2014. Was there a laptop there? But it was not.
Yes, now. I think it was, they bought it around 40K.
Something common for people to do.
There's a laptop since now, but it was way cheaper then than now.
More expensive.
No, it was cheaper then. I think she bought it around 40,000 naira. I don't know how she did it, but it was very cheaper then.
But we, other ones, it doesn't. So they come home and tell us stories about.
So what was memorable about that story for you?
It was memorable because for them saying it, it's like when, not like the way you say God when.
Your story is not adding up because what your dad, you didn't tell us what your dad does, and you said
Just told.
She said,
What does-
What did I tell you?
his dad is popular.
he popular is not a job,
Like fixed lights.
Never met.
but you just told me he was popular.
Yes, it's popular.
So he was a
Never
Nepa
mind.
man.
Years ago. I'm a better storyteller, but sometimes I can be a great liar.
So what did you see in his office that intrigued you as a child, and you were like, oh wow, my dad, this is
Like I said, once, just like we are siblings, and both of us comes home every day and says, oh, dad did this, dad did that, dad did that, did this. And you are the younger ones.
I'm not asking you about that. I said, when you went to your dad's office,
Oh, of
what
course.
did you see? If you are going to be playing the king, you have to be very strong, and your mind games has to be very strong. If not, if I discover you, you are going home.
They tell you about the kind of, because then my mom is very strict. You
Oh
eat
my God.
3 square meal. But when you go to my dad, well, you're with my dad, he doesn't care about 3 square meal. He gives you anything. You need, just point. He gives you anything.
I did an armless gown.
Don't worry.
What color was it? Do you remember the color?
The color of the fabric I used is my mom's old material. With my relationship with people, I think I am a storyteller.
Okay.
Time up. Let the conversation stop now. Rita, you were so into Pablo's case.
Yeah.
Do you think you've uncovered the person we're looking for now?
I should follow his story. Nothing is adding up, but I don't know if his cue might be that he's saying the truth, but regardless of his cue, but I know that his story is not adding up.
Okay, let's go to Jola. Jola, at some point you said you were satisfied with your interrogation.
Yes.
What did you hear that got you satisfied?
Can I make mention of the
Who?
Rita? She said 2014 that a laptop was gotten for her, that it was cheaper then. But to me, I think as at 2014, 2013, it is only the laptop is always on the high side. It is the desktop that it's so cheap that anybody can get.
Like with him, I feel like he's lying to some extent because I feel like when you're saying stories like that, there's some detail. It looks so vague. My father went to the village, old village. He said popular man, and I said Nepa. Are you a popular Nepa man?
At the moment you think you've gotten me, I can slip away, but just be careful.
With her, she was, I feel like the gesture she gave, she was really smiling, almost like euphoric, almost like she was reliving it again. So it's either she's saying the full truth or there's some truth in what she's saying. But with what she said, she looked nervous. So I have a reason to believe she might be.
I know a bit of psychology, so I think I can detect like the liars.
Somebody said they can trust her with needles at the age of 7. If I owe needles at the age of 7, I know what my mother would do to me. Somebody said laptop. Well, I would believe her in a way because I used a laptop too as at 2014, and I bought it cheaper too. So yeah, and it's extended family, serve chicken and that and this. I will buy a story, but not completely. She, on the other hand, it is difficult to charge a client and they give you an exact amount they trust you, and they came to you and you told them you're not good at it, and they still went ahead to still pay you that certain amount that you charge you. It's not adding up.
Out of everybody, I still believe one person's story the most. I think I'm a better lie detector because most of the times I figure out when somebody's lying to me, and at the end of the day, I'm right.
So right now, we'll decide the person who has been lying all through. Decide now the person with the mask. I can see your votes here. I can see the results. You've decided. I'll start with Annie. Who did you pick and why?
I think I figure out when people lie. I'll be good at detecting the lies instead of telling my story. I picked Rita.
DJ.
Why?
I did not really believe her story. I don't know why, but deep down, it didn't sit well with me.
Annie thinks Rita is a person lying all through, the person with the lie. Pablo.
I picked Annie because I'm also a professional person. I know how it is to tell the clients, you're not good at this thing. It's rare. They don't give you, it's now they can give you the opportunity, but then they don't reach it with their money. No, people don't do that.
Rita, you had Pablo before as a man that lied. What did you go for? Oh, why?
Your story is not just adding up.
All right, Dimeji.
Rita. Initially, I thought it was Pablo, but once I heard her speak, she was just all over the place. She was acting guilty.
Yeah. That was one of the reasons.
Jola, why did you vote for who you voted for?
Rita.
Okay.
I voted for her being that I'm still not convinced. 2014, a laptop for 40K. How possible is that?
Majority of the contestants in this round seems to have an issue with the laptop story from Rita. So we'll get to actually unravel pretty soon to see if really Rita is the one that has been lying all through, or someone else that has gone under the radar, right under the nose of the 5 of them here. The person with the mask, reveal yourself.
I got it right.
And only Rita could guess correctly that Pablo was the one that has been lying all through. Rita, what was that thing that gave it away for
People
you?
don't give me a specific thing he saw in his dad office. I'm sure that they'll probably take you for a tour in his office, and you didn't specify his job until he said never mind. So I just knew that your story is fake.
Only one person has been able to get the person with the mask, which means Rita is safe in this round, including Pablo, the one with the mask. You also have the responsibility of picking who leaves this round.
I'll take Honey.
Why did you pick her?
Because I feel like she's a threat.
If Pablo has picked you out at this round, how are you feeling? Still excited?
I feel so terrible. He saw me as a threat and he believes that, no, this one shouldn't be in the game, and then he kicked me out. So I feel so bad, for real. At least he would have given me an opportunity to get to the second or third stage. I feel like I'm the loser.
Mind battle featuring professionals, which is now 4 at this point, as they look to go all the way to the 4th round to get funding support for their business on the show. Stepping into round 2 here of UNMASK. Now, this is the point where we have 4 fellas, and truly, 1 fella is going to fall on the wayside by the end of this round, like you did in the last round. In 30 seconds, tap that story. And then also, I would provide you with your clues, and you craft your story the same way you did in the last round. This time around, be to tell us how you got into the business you're doing. You have 30 seconds to craft a story. I'll be sending you clues now, all right? We have 4 fellas here. 1 will definitely be falling by the wayside by the time that this round is done. Let's start from the other end with Jola.
When I get to secondary school, during my SS class, senior class, during the senior class, we will be asked to choose either agric or other courses. So just because of the lazy type I am, and to avoid cutting of grass and then farming, I go into clothing and textile. So after serving, I choose my secondary and my passion. So I went into it fully.
Thank you very much, Jola. Dimeji.
Started like when I was really young, like in primary school. I can't remember a specific age. It was primary school. I saw my brother used to draw and sketch, so I saw like his sketches, and I was just amazed by the fact that you can turn a blank paper into anything you wanted to. So I just started teaching myself how to do it. It got to a point that it wasn't working, and my brother saw it, so he started teaching me. And you know, every day I go, he corrects me, and that's just how I got into it.
Okay, all right.
This is Baba Javis stuff.
Okay.
So I was working as the person playing the games for them. There was one woman that was doing POS beside me. She told me that why not just, develop yourself. Never had the thought of learning any skill. So when she did, I just sum up myself, left the local shop because I owned it before. So I left it and I went to register for hairstyling training. Yeah, that was just important to me.
All right, thank you very much, Richard. Pablo.
I became a photographer by drawing, first of all. I started with drawing, where I drew Merlins and Spider-Man and the rest. So I started working for a brand where they draw. So then from there, I told myself I just needed something because, of course, as a young guy, you have to have an handwork. From there, I just started to just pick a career.
We've had your stories about how you started your business profession. Mark's the person who is telling the truth. But I'll give you time to talk to each other.
I'll say I'm a better storyteller because I do art, so everything involves literally storytelling. It's just a different form.
So when you had the opportunity to choose your course,
Art class, yeah.
So which course did you choose?
Art class. I went to art class, yeah, actually.
So what was the best? There are different subjects on that.
That's what I'm saying.
So what was your best?
Art called visual arts. That was my best subject.
I started drawing since primary school. I started doing it because I was inspired by my brother. He used to draw, and I was fascinated by the ability to just create something out of nothing.
No, that I have to.
So what was it happening, intention for you to?
He said you will help me to get a job.
Where?
In the where I did my IT, because I got to do my IT there through his friend.
Yes. Okay.
You were installing CCTV, right? So what does CCTV has to do with you capturing people in events?
No, since I'm more good with handy things where I can dismantle laptops.
So what was the moment you discovered that?
All right, time is up. Let's go into deciding the person with the mask in this round. Go ahead and vote. All right. Pablo.
Yes?
Let me start with you. Who did you pick and why so?
I picked Rita. She said she works in a Baijabu. That's real. People do that. I've had the opportunity where I tried to work in a factory.
Okay.
So when she said that, nobody lies about that. So.
All right. Rita, who did you pick?
Jola.
You were confused, but then you picked someone. Why did you pick the person?
I could relate to her story because the state where I am now, I've not gotten my NYC and I'm currently pursuing my passion. And I know the backlash I'm receiving from families and by father, you've not gone for your NYC. Are you sure you're a graduate? What are you doing next time? My name is Rita Osatome Izerige. I'm from Edo State. I'm a girl's girl, you know, and I love it whenever a girl shows up and she shows up with her hairs well laid, her braids giving, and everything about her beauty. Give it 10 over 10. I think I could relate to her story.
All right. Dimeji.
She was like, she was so specific about different scenarios. And when it was time to vote, she wasn't trying to get the answers out of anybody because she knows that she's the one.
All right, Jola.
I choose Dimeji. The age bracket is set. I don't know if you really measure the age bracket, but that period is always the discovery age.
All right. Will it be Pablo, the photographer, Rita, the hairstylist, Dimeji, the creative artist, or Jola, the fashion designer? If you picked the hairstylist, you are right.
Wow, simple.
So, Pablo, what was it about our story?
That Baba Ijebu was, nobody liked about that. You work in a Ijebu, of course. That's the truth.
Pablo is safe, Rita is safe, which puts Dimeji, creative artist, and Jola, the fashion designer, on the line.
Clap for me.
Who clapped for me when I got this?
Rita, now you also have the power to
Oh,
choose.
my God.
So we're staying by the side in this round. Pick Dimeji.
Dimeji.
So Dimeji, you've been chosen to
Oh my God.
leave this round
Humans, don't judge a book by its cover.
as we step into round 3. 50,000 naira has been added into the personal vault for Pablo because 50,000 naira and 20,000 from the last round. He has 70,000 in his personal vault. Now for Rita too, she has 70,000 in her personal vault, which means there's also more money coming into the UNMASK vault. We had 60,000 naira before. Now 2 persons couldn't get it right, which means 100,000 naira has been added into that one, which makes it 160,000 naira into the UNMASK vault. More money for the players as step into the final round. 3 is a crowd in this round, which means 1 person will leave, making way for 2 people to make it to the final round on UNMASK. The same motions we went through the last round. Story time once more. You tell a story. The story you'll be crafting about in 30 seconds is telling us what you like about your bestie. I'll be sending you your clues now. Please. Tell us 3 things that you like about your bestie. Working with your crew. So you have 30 seconds. Jola.
3 things I like about my bestie. They are opposites of mine. Because as I am, now I'm an introvert. My bestie is an extrovert. And another thing is, she's this outspoken person. She's a party type. And she eats a lot. So with that, I try to copy her at times. But at times, I'll withdraw myself back. So she's always calling me a snail. That any little thing, I will crawl back into my shell.
Pablo.
3 things. First of all, it's a giver. Secondly, it's always happy, regardless. Then thirdly, let's say, it's not a good thing, but I'll still manage him. It's a friend to all.
Okay. Now, Rita.
I don't know if I could consider her my best friend. She's into 9 to 5. She loves 9 to 5. And she loves anything that has to do with the corporate world.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, whenever she's trying to meet up office targets, she's an HR consultant. So whenever she's trying to meet up with her targets, all those kind of things, it makes me want to also develop in my own field too. And spiritually, there's something I like about her. She's spiritually grounded. Me associating myself with her made me more like my spiritual life got more better.
Thank you very much. You've read each other's stories. Now you need to investigate, you need to drill down. In this round, you should be figuring out who is the person that is lying, the person with the lie clue.
Come here.
So talk to each other, drill down, investigate.
You said 3 things that were opposite of you. So if those 3 things were opposite of you, so how come she's your best friend? And the 3 things you said were the things that you actually didn't even like, but you said those are the 3 best things you like about her. So how come you are giving 3 things that you don't like, but it is what you like about your bestie?
She's opposite of who I am. So those 3 things helped me, especially in my relationship with people, 1. And then 2, it helps me in my business because it's with her extrovertic character. It's helped me to be able to speak
Okay, so
It's
what was that?
my communication style.
What's her name?
Shola,
How old is she?
my agent. I'm older than her with 3 months.
You guys went to the same secondary school?
Yes.
Very difficult. I don't trust you. Even if your story is, I don't trust. So, okay,
Drill down and investigate, Pablo.
how did you meet your best friend?
Dublin language.
Eh?
Yes.
So, how?
How? I can meet them Dublin language. That's a how. Because I was driving and his car broke down.
You have a car?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was that moment that your bestie came through for you?
He has always come true for me. There's no moment. Always.
Oh,
Even till now, I can come. He always come true.
what's his name?
Damn.
Let's get into make your decisions at this point in time. You've spoken to each other. So now, like I said at the start of this round, we're going to find out the person who has been lying, the person with the lie clue. Decide right now. All right, they're in right now. So what did you uncover? Did that inform why you voted for the person you vote for now?
Tricky because the truth is, first of all,
person is hard.
she said she doesn't have a best friend, but now she's considering somebody as a best friend. Well, people do that. Yes, just want to just create a best friend thing. So yeah, I will go with that story, but it's a bit tricky because make you know God, start helping your prayer life. Well, but I can still believe her because of the church thing. But for her, her face wasn't telling me. Oh, I could read she's trying to form a story into stories to make it look real, but no, wasn't telling me.
Rita, who did you pick? Why? Why did you pick Pablo?
Her story was kind of, I don't know, but I could relate to her. I don't know why I'm seeing through her today.
As a male, it's not easy to always have a bestie. We always have guy things.
Now let's unmask. If you are the person with the lie clue, reveal your mask. Show yourself. Go ahead. Rita is the person who has been lying all through this round.
Almost picked that name, but what will I say? The devil tried to play his own smartness. I wasn't wise enough.
Just like the last round where you had to pick the person to step aside, you're going to also decide this.
Why again? No, somebody else should help.
You have the power of the clues. With great power comes great responsibility. So go ahead.
So
Look
the
at
last
Pablo will be Jola.
is him.
Pablo. All right. She said 3 is a crowd, which means that just Jola and Rita is left. Why did you pick Pablo firstly?
He's a threat to me.
Final round. Both of you move closer.
You removed me. Rita, you removed me. Maybe I'm a threat.
Rita had 70,000 going into the third round. Extra 100,000 has been added into her personal vault, which means she has 170,000 naira. Jola, on the other hand, has not been able to, rack anything into her personal vault so far today. Jola, how are you feeling? You've not made any money for yourself today, but you can actually win a lot in this round. What's the feeling like?
The encouragement is still there.
In this round, you're going to just make one simple decision. Who has told the most truth today? Dimeji, Pablo, and Annie would also be voting too. So go ahead, decide. Rita or Jola? Jola, you voted sharp. Who did you pick? Why?
I pick myself.
You think you are the one that has had the most truth today?
That's because I know myself.
You know yourself.
Yes.
Rita, who did you pick? Why did you pick her?
I've said the lying, I've said the truth, so I feel that she has said the most truth.
Pablo, who did you pick? Why?
She has the option to tell a lie, so she did.
She told a lie already.
Yeah.
Annie,
Jola have any lying option?
so you picked Jola too.
Yeah.
Dimeji,
I just picked both of them.
that was what your instincts told you.
I just picked both of them.
It's between both of you now in this final round. If one person gets it right, wins the money. Both of you are right. You'd share the money. For the most truth, Jola has had 3. Rita has also had 3 fruit clues.
Jesus!
I was actually sort of guessing. I just wanted to be at the middle.
360,000 naira from 0 naira. Here you are with a huge smile on your face. Congratulations to you, Dimeji, for being the winner today. Congratulations. You finally have more money to buy more gears for yourself as a creative artist.
Do you know how you just came from 0 to hero? That's really, really amazing. It just came from 0 to hero.
On the show today, we've had a clash of stories. people's instinct have come into play. Sometimes your instinct will fail you, and sometimes it might just work over for you, like the Meiji saw at the end.
The most shocking aspect of the game was when I found out that I didn't win the game, because I was so sure that I wasn't the person that was saying the most truth, and I almost clicked the tie, but I just changed my mind at the last minute. So that was the most shocking moment for me.
He went from 0 to 360,000 naira at the sports just by guessing.
I'm very shocked. I didn't even expect to win anything because after like the first 2 rounds, I already lost hope. I lost hope in my instincts. I lost hope in, my lie detection skill.
But guess what? Next time we'll have a fresh set of hustlers coming here to see if they can actually outwit, outplay, and outsmart the rest as we get into the next edition of UNMASK. Follow and watch online across all social media platforms at UNMASK Show. UNMASK Show across all social media platforms. Subscribe on YouTube at 1001 TV.